Hi guys, DCRS here. We're doing another deck profile for today. Wow, I haven't done one of these in a while. IRL deck profile. Well, this is going to be my new one. My last deck profile, IRL deck profile, was of me doing a one of those starter decks, budget, whatever you might call it, where you combine 3 of the starter or structure decks together, and basically, then you make a deck out of it. And that's what I did last IRL deck profile, and this time I'll be doing a new one. This time I'll be doing my Gladiator Beasts deck profile. So yeah, this is the monster count. I'll be revealing it in a moment, timing, so stay tuned. As for monsters, I run not 1, not 2, but 3 Gladiator Beast Laquari. This card, it's really use, well, it's Gladiator Beasts. Gladiator Beasts basically are a type of deck that actually tags out. What it means by tags out is that when they attack, or when they're attacked during the battle phase, at the end of the battle phase, you can return this card into the deck and choose a different one, different Gladiator Beast, other than the one that you are shuffling, and special summon it. Then it will activate its second effect, which allows, well, it will do something, pretty much. But yeah, that's after it's tagged out, when it's special summoned by a Gladiator Beast. Now, let me repeat that one more time. When tagging out means switching Gladiator Beasts. So yeah, that's tagging out. And when this is tagged out by a different Gladiator Beast, its original attack points become 2100 attack. So yeah, pretty good. As for the other monsters count, other Gladiator Beast thingies, well, monsters actually, I run 2 Darius, Gladiator Beast Darius. Originally I would run 3 of these in my Dev Pro deck that I've made, but I've I've put it down to 2 because, well, I couldn't find one, and it's really hard to find Gladiator Beasts these days. So yeah, I'm running 2 of those. And also for the other, also when this card is tagged out, you can target 1 Gladiator Beast monster within the graveyard, your graveyard, and special summon it, but its effects are negated when it's tagged out. When this card is tagged out and special summons the other one, switched out basically. So yeah, when this card attacks or is attacked, shuffle back the deck and special summon another different name Gladiator Beast. So yeah, as for the other monsters, Gladiator monsters, I run 3 Gladiator Beast. Oops, nearly dropped a card. Gladiator Beast Equeste, or Equeste. This card is basically the the recycler of the deck, to be honest. It's a winged beast card. Well, it's a winged beast type. And when this card is tagged out, you can target 1 Gladiator Beast card within the graveyard. Any card can be monster, spell, or trap. Gladiator card, Gladiator Beast type of card, and return it to your hand. I'll be introducing one of the special type of Gladiator Beast cards, which can use this card for abusing, pretty much. You can abuse this card's effect with a special card that I will be revealing when I reveal the card later on. So yeah, tagged out, it's special. You can target 1 Gladiator Beast card within the graveyard and add it back to your hand. As for the other Gladiator Beast cards, I run 1 Gladiator Beast Bestiari. When the card is tagged out, you can target 1 spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. It's mandatory when it's tagged out, so yeah, you have to activate it. So hopefully you won't have any cards that you might want to destroy on your field. But it's good for basically popping your opponent's field, popping your opponent's spell traps basically. And also I run one Gladiator Beast Murmillo. Now when this card is tagged out, you can target one face-up monster on the field and destroy it. That's when it's tagged out. As for the other cards I run, not Gladiator Beast, those were the Gladiator Beast count, Gladiator Beast monsters. I run 3 Test Tigers. This card is really good when it comes to using Gladiator Beasts. Even though it's a level 3 and has low stats, this card has a special ability. If you control a Gladiator Beast card, Gladiator Beast monster on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand directly, and basically you can activate its effect when special summoned, and basically target one face-up Gladiator Beast monster you control, return it back to the deck, and choose one Gladiator Beast card, Gladiator Beast monster card, and summon it. How do you say it? Summon it, and basically this card. How do you say it? The effect when it's tagged out, it basically becomes. Actually, no. When it's going back to when you target one Gladiator Beast card, it goes back to the deck, and then you can choose one and summon it. Similar to like a tagging out, but with using this card as a using this card's effect by selecting your face-up Gladiator Beast, shuffle it, tagging out. Basically, this card's effect is basically like a tagging out special card. So yeah, it's hard to explain, but you might have to read the card itself. And I'm too lazy to read upside down. And yeah, but the cost is it requires the tribute. And yeah, as for the monster count, other monsters, the last monsters, I run 3 Brotherhood of 5 Fist Bear. Basically it's a 5 Fist card, so no explanation needed. When this card inflicts battle damage, you select one 5 formation card from your spell card from your deck and place on the field face down, and basically yeah, pretty much it. As for spells, I run 3 Tenki. Basically this card searches out a Beast Warrior type monster. Also it's continuous, and basically it after that it powers up your Beast Warrior type monsters by 100 points. Also I run 2 5 formation Tensu. This card acts as a double summon, and you can normal summon an additional Beast Warrior type monster, so summon a Gladiator Beast and summon another Gladiator Beast if it's Beast Warrior, or 5 Beast. 3 other cards, I run 2 Forbidden Lands, no explanation needed, 2 MSTs, and for the Trinity, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, and Heavy Storm. As for traps, I run 3 Waboku. Waboku is basically needed a lot. It's an important card in this deck because your Gladiator Beasts, when they're attacked or attacking, or when they're not when they're attacked or not attacking, this card saves their hides pretty much, because Gladiator Beasts are kind of weak when they're getting attacked. So this card basically saves it. Plus, at the end of the battle phase, you can tag them out and basically summon another Gladiator Beast. So we got the cards, Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Now this card is the card that you would abuse with Equeste. When it's a speed spell free counter trap. When an effect monster on the field activates effect, if you control Gladiator Beast monster, you can negate it and basically negate it and destroy it. So pretty much. And if you have Equeste tagging out and summon Equeste, you can target this card back from your graveyard, add it back to your hand, basically set it again, and basically create a constant loop. For the cards, I run 1 Starlight Road because this deck has a lot of spells and traps or monsters, and you want to save the monsters. Also, I run 2 Mirror Force. Basically, it's a Mirror Force. I run 2 Torrential Tribute to basically destroy all monsters, and the Solemn Duo as well. Now, as for the extra deck, I don't have a Diamond Dire Wolf, so I had to make exceptions. As for the fusions, I run 1 Gladiator Beast Herald. Oh, that's a hard one to pronounce. Heraklinos, I think that's how you pronounce it. Heraklinos' effect allows you to, if your opponent activates the spell Trap, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and basically to negate it. Also, this fusion, basically contact fusing, they're tagging out, so it's similar to what I'm saying by tagging out, by returning to the deck and summoning a new one. But this card, by tagging it, these fusions are different. They require to summon these cards, you need to basically return back to the deck the requirements on the actual card itself. So instead of sending them to the graveyard, you return it back to the deck and shuffle, and basically summon this card. This fusion, contact fusing in a way. It's similar to New Spacians, but it's Gladiator Beasts. This card requires Gladiator Beast Equeste and 2 other Gladiator Beast monsters. As for the other fusions, I run 2 Gyzarus, Gladiator Beast Gyzarus. Requires 1 Equeste, sorry, not Equeste, I keep saying that. Bestiari, 1 Bestiari, and 1 more Gladiator Beast monster. When this card is tagged fusion summon, you can select up to 2 cards on field and destroy them. And also, when this at the end of the battle phase, when this card attacks, you can, or it's attacked, you can put it back to the extra. You can return it back to the extra deck and special summon 2 Gladiator Beast monsters in response to a tagging out, but you can't summon Bestiari. Oh yeah, Bestiari plus 1 more. Sorry, I think I said something wrong before. 1 Bestiari and 1 additional Gladiator Beast monster. And also 1 Gladiator Beast Essedarii? That's how you pronounce it. It requires 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, without using polymerization. It's similar to contact fusing. As for the synchros, well, Starlight Road, I run 1 Stardust Dragon. As for the XYZs, 1 Gemini Pearl, 1 Utopia, 1 Shockmaster, 2 Tiger Kings. I had to make exception from Diamond Dire Wolf because I don't have it, and it's quite expensive. So I'm using 2 Tiger Kings instead. And 1 Photon Papilloperative, 1 Maestroke, 1 Digaster Emerald, 1 Abyss Driller. This card saved me a lot in the duels against the Murmillo. Pretty much I was on a losing streak until I played this guy. Actually no, I was on a winning in a way, but I don't really know. Anyway, and 1 Gagaga Cowboy to basically pow your opponent's life points by 800 in defense mode. So yeah, that's my deck profile for the Gladiator Beast. Sorry it took so long to do this deck. I haven't done one in a while, so yeah. That's my deck, and yeah, for Gladiator Beast. I'll be doing another deck profile shortly, and it will be based around Warning the Bright Lights. That's my hint for the next video. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video. This is DCRS signing out. Bye.